Hi guys. All right, so this week what we're bringing to you is the topic is on how to make scrubs, sprays, and rollerballs for you or family or even someone that you might be sharing doTERRA with. So I just wanted to bring out my basket here and kind of show you guys what I have put together just to make it fast and easy and so I can be pretty organized most of the time. Okay, so here we go. All right, so all this stuff you can order off Amazon with the exception of this little clear jar. I get these from, I think it's called Wholesale Supplies Plus. You're supposed to have a business, I think, to be able to order from them, but you'll have to check it out. I'm not sure. Maybe they sell to non-business owners. And if not, I'm sure you could probably find something like this. Look, I have paint on my hands. I just finished painting. I'm sure you could probably find something like this on Amazon. Just type in something like soap jars or something like that. And these come in like all different sizes too, so these are great. Also the spray bottles, these are awesome to have. You can get the bigger ones to put the On Guard cleaner into, the concentrate. And then also these little roller balls are so great. We have these all over our house. So instead of, if you're using the oil from the actual bottle, you're more prone to use too much. So I'll go through one more. I have to show you one more. These are so cute. They're a little bit hard to get the oil out of, so I don't tend to use these as much anymore. But if you really want to sample oils with somebody, like if someone's having allergies and you want to make up a tiny little mixture for them, I would just make sure that they're aware of like the way that you can use these aromatically, because technically like a lot of times we can get the same benefits just from smelling the oil if you just sit there and kind of breathe it in a few times. And you can definitely breathe out of these better than you can get them out sometimes. I think they have to like really tap on it, for it to come out. So just make sure you express that to them when you're giving it to them so that they're not like overly frustrated with it, because I had a few people that were like not happy with that. But anyways, so yeah, these are the little sampling jars, and I usually just put like 15 drops of an oil into that to sample to someone. And then for the roller balls, I try to stick to 20 to 30 drops of oils. So if I'm doing 3 different oils, I might do 10 drops of each. If I'm doing 2 different oils, I might do like 7. Did I say that right? If I'm shooting for like 20 drops of oils, then I'll do like 7 of each of 3 different oils, like 21 drops. And then there's also a couple other things I want to tell you about making roller balls. So you can either put the essential oil in it and then fill it up with fractionated coconut oil, and then it's going to last a lot longer. So that's really good for like perfume, or like if you're selling it to someone and it's not like they're not trying to like not attack, but like go after a health concern like very aggressively. If I'm working with someone who does the Atobi scan and they've got like something going on, then I will have them use the roller ball that I make them, and I won't put any fractionated coconut oil in it, maybe just a tiny bit if they really need to dilute a little bit, like if it's really strong oils. And I tell them to use the roller ball 3 times a day for 7 days. That way it's supporting the body long enough to be able to do whatever it is that the oils need to do in the body. And so they're going to evaluate from day 1 to day 7 how they feel, if there's any change. Okay. So again, just to recover that in case you're confused or I didn't explain that right, you have a lot of flexibility with making roller balls. So you can either add coconut oil or don't add any coconut oil, but know that it's going to be very potent. Okay, so they're going to be able to go through it faster. And you can decide how much essential oils you want to put in there. And doTERRA's oils are great because the quality is so good that you don't have to worry about things like, well, if I'm using this oil, can I not use that oil? Like you can layer our oils and you can use, technically you could use like 10 at a time. I mean, I've never done that. Well, yeah, actually I have, because we do Aroma Touch, and Aroma Touch has probably more than 10 oils in it. I'll just say I've never used every single oil at one time. Okay. But sometimes I might use 10 oils if I'm doing Aroma Touch, or if I'm doing the emotional aromatherapy, then I'm using at least 10 oils. If it just depends. Okay. Anyways, we can go on that subject forever, so I'm going to try to stay focused. Sprays. Again, you're going to put a little bit of essential oils and then fill it up with either water and or coconut oil, and there's tons of recipes. So there's probably lots more things you can do with the oils and the do-it-yourself supplies than I'm mentioning. There's a lot of freedom that you have in this, okay? This is the book that I suggest everybody have, because this is the one that has the really good protocols in it. And it's not a doTERRA book, but it was made specifically for doTERRA oils, okay? So it's like a kind of like a little sister company who, I guess, you know, connected with the founders or owners or people in doTERRA. I'm not really sure about their relationship. But so when you open it, it's not going to tell you, like on the blends, it's not going to say the name of the blends, the doTERRA name. It's just going to say like massage blend, okay? Or it's going to say joyful blend, metabolic blend, okay? But it is written for us to use. And this book has so much in it. Like, you could spend a whole year just reading and learning and trying, and your health, I could almost bet that your health is going to be considerably different from day 1 to day even 30, okay? I'm going to give you an example of some subjective issues, like some categories of health issues that this book talks about. And this is actually a subject that I really, really love teaching about. It's about addiction. So if you can see right here, there's, you know, it explains about the condition. It gives you all these protocols, and it tells you like all of these different things that people can be addicted to. So adrenaline, alcohol, anger, caffeine, being controlling, cutting, drugs, eating disorders, work, chewing tobacco, technology, sugar, sex, pornography, pain meds, nicotine, marijuana, gaming, food, fear, entertainment. Anyways, it's all here. I definitely suggest getting this book. If you are a brand new member in doTERRA, then you can get this book for free from me and my upline, Brittany McCullough. So if you're interested in getting the book, just reach out to me and say, hey, I want to get the book. How do I get the book? And I'll tell you exactly what you need to do. I'll type it all out, or I'll send you the link that explains what you need to do. But basically, you're going to place a 125 PV LRP order in month 2. Like I always say and have said before, you don't have to stay on LRP. Only if it's benefiting you and you're super stoked and happy about getting all the free stuff, then stay on LRP, okay? So I'll just recap. So the jars are great for making scrubs, and the sprays, I love making a helichrysum and lavender spray that we use for while we're in the sun and after the sun. Rollerballs, amazing for sampling or giving gifts, or, you know, if you don't want to take the bottles with you when you're out and about, you can make one and put it in your purse. Great for emergency uses for like allergy attacks and, I don't know, stress, like road rage or something like that. And then the little sampler bottles that you can get. Pretty sure you can get all this stuff on Amazon. Some of it's linked up on my website if you just click shop and then go down, and I'm pretty sure it's like under body care or something like that. And then this book, and if you're past month 2 and so you did not get the book with your membership in your LRP order, then you should be able to go on Amazon and order this book. I think it's like $45 or so, but worth every penny, guys. Like, this is like the newest and latest health information, and people are dying for this information. People are looking for solutions because they're not getting the answers that they need, and they're not finding the solutions that they need. Like, synthetic medications are a band-aid, guys. I love essential oils. They've changed our lives. So yeah, if you guys have questions, reach out.